Could anyone have predicted this outcome for a star on the rise? The digital world stood still on July 24, 2024, when the news broke that Mia Bennett, known to her legion of fans as Petty Levels, had abruptly left us. The announcement came from Chosen One Records, her label, in a somber Instagram post that pierced through the usual buzz of social media. We regret to inform you of the passing of our Lil Sis at Petty Levels Official. Please keep her family in your prayers. The shock was immediate and palpable. Mia, at just 23, was a rising star whose light seemed only to be getting brighter. Her last Instagram post, shared just days before, was captioned "fleeting," a word that now held an eerie prescience. It showed a photograph of a book titled "Kill Me Tomorrow," juxtaposed with her vibrant smile, a stark contrast to the tragedy that followed. This post, now one of her final communications, became a focal point of disbelief and mourning. The media, quick to pick up the story, ran with headlines like, "Mia Bennett, aka Petty Levels, dead at 23, music world in mourning." News outlets scrambled to piece together the story, but no one could provide answers to the most pressing question: how could this happen? For fans, Mia wasn't just an artist. She was a friend, a confidant through their screens. "I felt like I knew her," one fan commented under her last post, echoing the sentiment of countless others. "She was our voice, our escape," another fan wrote, their words a testament to the profound connection Mia had fostered with her audience. Her peers in the industry were equally shaken. Omeretta, who had shared the stage with Mia, left a poignant message. "This is so sad," her comment a reflection of the collective heartbreak. The music community, from fellow rappers to those inspired by Mia's journey, mourned publicly, sharing stories of her kindness, her talent, and the infectious energy she brought to every room. The announcement of Mia's death was more than news. It was the abrupt end to a narrative of success and potential. Fans took to social media, not just to mourn but to celebrate her life. Clips of her performances, her laughs, her unapologetic authenticity dominated feeds, each post a piece of the mosaic of her life. Her music, raw and real, played in an endless loop on playlists, a reminder of the voice that had been silenced too soon. This moment of loss was a reminder of how deeply we can connect with those we've never met, how a public figure can become part of our personal lives. Mia's passing wasn't just about a star fading, it was about the impact of one person's shine on so many, leaving a void where her light once was. As the world grappled with this sudden darkness, one thing was clear. Mia Bennett had left an indelible mark. Her absence felt like a personal loss to many who had watched her journey from the beginning. Her journey from the streets of Philadelphia to the global stage of social media and music was one of raw talent, relentless drive, and an authentic voice that resonated with millions. Born on October 13, 2000, she discovered her love for music at a young age, but it was the digital world that would catapult her into stardom. Her ascent began in high school, where she decided to share her gift with the world. In 2016, she posted a freestyle rap video on Instagram, a simple act that would change her life. The video, shot in the intimacy of her bedroom, caught the attention of thousands with its lyrical prowess and genuine vibe. "Check out my girl at Petty Levels Official spitting bars," her friend captioned, sharing the video. Within days, it had gone viral, and Mia found herself in the spotlight. From there, her content evolved. Her posts became more than just music. They were stories of her life, her travels, her battles, and her victories. She shared her adventures in Jamaica, Puerto Rico, capturing her fans' hearts with her adventurous spirit. Her dance videos, her stylish selfies, all painted a picture of a young woman living life to the fullest, yet with a depth that suggested there was more beneath the surface. By 2018, Mia had transformed from a local talent into a recognized name in the music industry. She released her debut single, diving headfirst into a music career with tracks like Ain't It and Malibu. Her lyrics, often a blend of humor, defiance, and personal revelation, struck a chord with young women everywhere. Her music wasn't just entertainment, it was a narrative, a shared experience of navigating the complexities of youth and ambition. One of her career-defining moments came with her collaboration on Fredo Bang's Freak alongside Lato. This track not only showcased her versatility but also introduced her to a broader audience. Working with Lato was a dream. She shared in an interview with Say Cheese TV, her eyes bright with excitement. It showed me that Petty Levels was more than just an Instagram name. It was a brand, a movement. Mia's public life was an embroidery of bold moves and authentic moments. She was known for her skydiving for the thrill, snowboarding in the Colorado mountains, or simply dancing in the streets of Philly. Each post was a testament to her adventurous spirit and her desire to live life genuinely. Her followers didn't just see a musician, they saw a friend, a sister, someone who championed living authentically. Her authenticity was her greatest strength, but with it came pressures. In a YouTube interview, she candidly spoke about the challenge of fame. "I love getting a rise out of people," she said with a playful smirk, yet beneath this, there was a genuine acknowledgement of the scrutiny she faced. It's hard when every part of your life is public. You feel like you're living for others, not for yourself, she admitted in another interview, revealing the fear of losing oneself to public perception. Her social media was both her stage and her diary. In posts, she shared not just her achievements but her vulnerabilities. "I'm always fighting to keep my peace," she wrote once, a post that resonated with many who felt the same battle. She often spoke about her dreams, not just of music but of making a difference, of using her platform to empower others. "I want my music to be a voice for those who feel they don't have one," she declared in an Instagram story, encapsulating her motivation. Her journey was marked by an unrelenting pursuit of her passion, but it was also shadowed by the pressures of fame. Her authenticity was her beacon, guiding her through the highs and lows, but it also made her an open book to the world, where every page was turned and judged. Her rise wasn't just about becoming famous. It was about staying true to herself in an industry that often demanded conformity. Her story was one of transformation, from a girl with dreams to a star who, even in her brightest moments, never forgot where she came from or who she was at her core. In the spring of 2024, Mia Bennett was at the zenith of her multifaceted career. It was a significant day. Not only was she set to shoot her next music video for In the Name of G, but she was also celebrating her success on OnlyFans, a platform where she had recently made waves. The video shoot was scheduled in a vibrant part of Philadelphia, her hometown, symbolizing both her roots and her climb to fame. She arrived before the sun had fully risen, her presence lighting up the set even before the cameras did. Dressed in a blend of high fashion and street style, she was the epitome of someone who had mastered the art of self-expression. The crew was abuzz with excitement, not just for the music video but for the energy and authenticity she brought to every project. The day was a showcase of her joy, ambition, and the control she sought over her narrative. Between takes, she interacted with fans who had gathered, her laughter and warmth palpable. She was living her dream, not just in music, but in how she engaged with her audience across platforms. "Today's the day we show the world what Petty Levels is all about," she announced on Instagram, her smile capturing the essence of her high life. Yet, this public celebration was underscored by the complexities of her private battles. Her venture into OnlyFans was bold, empowering for her, yet controversial to some. It was a decision she approached with the same unapologetic spirit she brought to her music. "I'm taking control of my story, my image, my income," she had declared in an interview, framing her OnlyFans presence as an extension of her brand, not just a source of income but a platform for creative expression and connection. However, the backlash was immediate. Some celebrated her for breaking barriers and redefining what it meant to be a public figure in the digital age, while others criticized her choice, fueling debates about the morality and implications of such platforms. Mia addressed this head-on, using her platform to advocate for personal freedom and empowerment. "I'm not here for your judgment. I'm here to live my truth," she posted, her words reverberating through her music and her life choices. Her lyrics often reflected these internal and external conflicts. In one of her tracks, she rapped, "They want the queen without the crown, the artist without the sound, but I'll be who I am, even if it means I stand alone." It was a testament to her struggle with public perception, the pressure to conform, and her fight to remain true to herself. The day of the video shoot, while a peak, was also a moment where the contrast between her public success and private challenges was stark. She shared moments on her social media, not just of the celebration but of the introspection that came with her choices. "Sometimes, I just want to be Mia, not Petty Levels," she had captioned a rare, contemplative selfie, a glimpse into the weight of maintaining an image that was both adored and scrutinized. This high point in her life was thus a complex narrative of ambition, achievement, and the silent battles fought behind the scenes. Her joy was genuine, her ambition clear, but so was the acknowledgement of the pressures that came with her public life. In her pursuit of a multifaceted career, she was navigating the peaks of success while aware of the challenges of fame's spotlight. Her story was not just one of rising but of navigating the highs with a grounded sense of self, a journey that captivated and inspired many. In the days leading up to her tragic passing, she continued to share her life through the lens of social media. Her last known public post was made on July 17, 2024, a mere 2 days before her death. The post featured a photograph of herself, with a caption that would later strike a chord with many, "Fleeting." Accompanied by a star and butterfly emoji, this post captured a moment of introspection or perhaps a premonition of the ephemeral nature of life. Her Instagram stories from these final days painted a picture of a young woman living her life with a mix of joy and contemplation. There were snippets of her enjoying time with friends, a testament to her social nature, but also moments of solitude, suggesting a reflective period. She was seen in various settings, from casual meetups to quiet times, offering a glimpse into her world just before it was so suddenly altered. Her music, always at the core of her identity, was not forgotten in these last days. She teased new projects, shared snippets of her work, showing that her passion for her craft remained undimmed. These posts were glimpses of an artist who was still very much engaged with her art, her community, and the life she was building. The mood conveyed through Mia's last social media interactions was complex. Her caption "Fleeting" could be interpreted in many ways, perhaps reflecting on the transient nature of fame, happiness, or life itself. This word, simple yet profound, sparked speculation about what might have been on her mind. Was it a hint at personal struggles, a moment of philosophical musing, or simply an artistic choice? Without knowing her thoughts, we can only respectfully speculate that she was aware of life's impermanence, a theme that often found its way into her music. Her last posts humanize her, showing her not just as the confident, bold Petty Levels but as Mia Bennett, a young woman contemplating her place in the world. There's an authenticity in these final shares, a reminder that behind the public figure was someone dealing with the same human emotions and questions as anyone else. Her interactions, filled with life and promise, now serve as poignant reminders of the moments she lived, loved, and shared. In these last days, she was perhaps contemplating her journey, the impact she'd made, or the dreams she still held. Her story, left incomplete, invites us to reflect on the fragility of life, the beauty of living authentically, and the mystery of what might have been if fate had allowed her more time. On the afternoon of July 19, 2024, the vibrant life of Mia came to an abrupt and tragic conclusion. The call came to the Tampa Police Department around 1:30 p.m., reporting a deceased individual in the 4000 block of Boy Scout Boulevard, near Tampa International Airport. When officers arrived at the scene, they found Mia, a woman who had just days before shared her joy and creativity with the world, now silent and still. This discovery was a stark contrast to the image of Mia that fans and loved ones knew. Here was someone whose music and social media presence were filled with life, laughter, and an unapologetic spirit. The news of her death spread like wildfire, igniting a wave of disbelief and grief. For those who had followed her journey, who had seen her rise from a Philadelphia girl with dreams to a star with 1 million followers, the reality was crushing. The announcement from the police confirmed what no one wanted to believe. Mia Bennett was gone. The emotional impact was immediate. Friends, family, and fans felt the loss deeply. Social media platforms, where Mia had built her community, turned into digital memorials overnight. Posts filled with condolences, shock, and memories of Mia's infectious energy and talent painted a picture of a young woman whose light had been extinguished far too soon. According to the Tampa Police Department's initial statements, there were no signs to suggest that foul play was a factor in Mia's death. This declaration did little to quell the questions and pain. Instead, it left a vacuum filled with speculation and a longing for answers. The absence of any immediate evidence of violence or criminal activity meant that the investigation would not follow the path of a typical crime scene, but it did little to ease the shock. The Hillsborough County Medical Examiner's Office took over from here, tasked with the solemn duty of determining how such a vibrant life could end so unexpectedly. The investigation began in earnest, with every detail of Mia's final days scrutinized in an attempt to piece together the last moments of her life. There were no signs of struggle, no indications of an altercation, just the sudden, unexplained absence of someone who had touched so many lives. The news of Mia's death was not just a headline, it was a moment where the world paused to acknowledge the fragility of life. Her passing left a void, not just in the music scene, but in the hearts of those who felt they knew her through her art and digital presence. It was a reminder of how quickly life can change, how someone's last known moments can be filled with promise only for the next to be marked by tragedy. This discovery, this sudden end to her story, was a call to reflect on the lives we admire, the people behind the personas, and the human aspect of fame. As the investigation continued, the community mourned, not just for the loss of an artist, but for the potential cut short, the music left unsung, and the questions that lingered in the wake of such a profound loss. The news of Mia's passing set off a wave of mourning across social media. Her last Instagram post became a canvas for tributes, with fans leaving thousands of comments expressing their grief. "This is heartbreaking. I've been following her so long," one fan wrote, their words a testament to the deep connection they felt with Mia. "Such a bubbly, confident woman. May you rest in peace, beautiful," another added, encapsulating the love and admiration she inspired. Friends and fellow artists also joined in the mourning. Omeretta, who had collaborated with Mia, left a poignant comment, "This is so sad," reflecting the community's collective heartbreak. The music world lost a unique voice, and the tributes reflected not just loss but celebration of Mia's life. Artists shared stories of her kindness, her laughter, and her undeniable talent, painting a picture of someone who had become much more than a musician. She was a friend, a sister, an inspiration. Fans organized virtual memorials, sharing clips of her performances, her freestyle raps, and the moments she had shared with them through social media. Hashtags like #RIPMia and #PettyLevels forever trended, filled with messages of love, memories, and the lasting impact she had on her audience. In Philadelphia, her hometown, makeshift memorials appeared, adorned with candles, flowers, and messages, a physical manifestation of the digital mourning. The coverage of Mia's death was complex, with media outlets quick to report but often slower to clarify. The initial speculation about her death was rampant, fueled by the lack of immediate details. One rumor that spread like wildfire was the incorrect claim that Mia had been involved in a shooting at Clark Park in Philadelphia. This misinformation was quickly debunked by credible sources, confirming that her death occurred in Tampa, Florida. "This was too unexpected. Mia girl, rest up," one fan commented, reflecting the confusion and grief. However, the media's role in disseminating such speculation was criticized. Ethical questions arose about the speed of reporting versus the accuracy, with some outlets prioritizing sensation over sensitivity. "She's petty levels to y'all, but that's someone's baby," another comment read, urging respect and facts over conjecture. The public speculation, while natural in the absence of concrete information, was labeled for what it was: speculation. Discussions about her last post, fleeting, suggested various interpretations, from personal struggles to philosophical musings, but without evidence, these remained theories. The media was called upon to handle the story with the dignity it deserved, focusing on Mia's contributions rather than unconfirmed narratives. The ethical considerations in reporting her death highlighted the need for responsible journalism, especially in the digital age where misinformation can spread rapidly. The community, in its mourning, sought to honor Mia by focusing on her life, her music, and the joy she brought, rather than the mysteries surrounding her death. In this time of loss, the call was clear: remember Mia Bennett for who she was, not for the speculation that surrounded her passing. The investigation into her untimely death remained ongoing, with the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner's Office yet to release the official cause of death. The Tampa Police Department had made it clear from the outset that there were no initial signs of foul play, leaving the community in a limbo of waiting for answers. The silence on this matter has only deepened the mystery, with every detail from her final days being examined. As of now, no further updates have been provided, and the investigation continues to seek clarity without jumping to conclusions. Her story has become a poignant reminder of the dual-edged sword of fame, particularly in the digital era. Her life, so publicly lived through social media, raises critical questions about privacy and the pressures that come with being constantly in the public eye. The scrutiny, the need to perform, and the expectation to always be on can weigh heavily on those in the spotlight. Her journey, from obscurity to stardom, illustrates the complexities of navigating fame where one's personal life becomes a public spectacle. Her story also opens up a conversation about mental health in the entertainment industry. The pressures of maintaining an image, dealing with criticism, and the isolation that can come from fame can be profound. Her last posts hinted at introspection, possibly reflecting on these very issues, sparking discussions on how the industry and fans can better support artists' mental well-being. Moreover, her life story challenges the way we, as a society, interact with celebrities. The public often feels a sense of ownership over those in the limelight, forgetting that behind every persona is a human being with vulnerabilities. Mia's openness about her struggles, through her music and social media, serves as a call for greater compassion, understanding, and respect for personal boundaries. In reflecting on her life and death, we're reminded of the importance of mental health awareness, privacy respect, and the need to humanize those we admire. Her legacy, thus, is not only her music, but also the lessons her life teaches about the true cost of fame and the value of empathy in our interactions with public figures. Petty Levels left a legacy that transcends her music. Her tracks, filled with raw emotion and honesty, continue to inspire, offering solace and empowerment to those who felt connected to her journey. Her story is a testament to the power of authenticity in an age where internet fame can be both a boon and a burden. Her life teaches us about the importance of resilience, the complexities of navigating online stardom, and the necessity of supporting those who dare to dream big. Her influence persists, not just in the music she made, but in the conversations she sparked about mental health, privacy, and the human side of fame. Let's keep her memory alive by discussing what we can do to support our artists. She showed us the beauty of living true to oneself, the importance of community, and the impact one person can have. If her story touched you, please engage with us. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How can we honor Mia's legacy? What steps can we take to ensure that emerging talents are supported, not just celebrated? Together, let's make a difference in memory of Mia Bennett.